And when you cross that line, it's 18th July 2024. Jeff Hardy's drugged on the floor. Joe Hendry slamming people through tables. It is your TNA recap before Slammiversary. Did you like that one, guys? That was 15 seconds of fucking fame right there. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling. I know you've enjoyed it. I know you've absolutely enjoyed that one. And we are here for the TNA Impact recap. Of course, tonight we had the System taking on Matt and Jeff Hardy for the TNA World titles. Why wasn't it saved for, why wasn't it saved for the show? Slammiversary, I don't know. They did an angle where they're writing off the Hardy brothers, so it is what it is. Now, we begun the show with the No Quarter Quatch Crew, Sean Conaway. They're coming in for NXT. Obviously, they're taking on the Rascals and Kushida, just a bunch of guys that we've seen wrestling on NXT. And you know, this whole partnership that we're seeing here, it's definitely been utilised better than the whole AEW one. I feel like both parties are getting their fair share of talent. But like, see, like 12, 10, 15 years ago, like imagine if we got this. Like, I remember being like, you know, younger, and like you go on YouTube and like it was like, oh, TNA for WWE Dream matches, man. It's like what you could have got back in the day. But anyway, the New Core Quatch Crew win. They got help from Jonathan Gresham, who led Kushida away during the opening match. Oh yeah. We then had Mike Bailey come out. He wanted Mustafa Ali. He says he would get him if he goes through security and campaigning Singh. But despite doing this, Ali's Secret Service wipes him out. Mustafa Ali is revealed to be one of them and forces the referee to count a pinfall despite there being no match. There was no match here. Not a match. Mike Bailey also defeated Campaign Singh as well. Then, in a women's match, we had Alicia Edwards with Masha Slamovich taking on Shea Brookside with Spitfire, and CS Brookside won with an assist, from Spitfire. So, how about you work that one out, folks? We had JDC versus Mike Santana. JDC won via disqualification after Santana hit him with a steel chair. And, you know, we were reviewing TNA like months ago, and I think this is just exhibit A of like why we don't really review TNA anymore. It's like, yeah, you've got Joe Hendry, yeah, you've got the Hardys, but I just think overall, like, you've just got so many fucking jobbers, to say the least. You've just got too many jobbers over the show, and it is what it is. And like, when I say jobbers, I mean literal jobbers. Like, I think maybe sometimes in WWE, maybe not so much in AEW, but I feel like more in WWE, like we use the term jobbers loosely, but when you actually look at TNA, it is a roster filled with jobbers. Like 99.9999999% of the time, like there is a small group of people that are actually willing to do anything, to say the least. To say the least. Anyway, right, here we frickin' go. Let's move on to the main event of the evening. We had, well, I'll say the main event of the evening. This is the main event. The System's Brian Myers and Eddie Edwards took on the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys won via disqualification after JDC's interference, but Jeff Hardy, he was brutally attacked here, and he had to be stretchered away. He was doing the whole spaz thing. He was doing the whole, you know, getting his hands held together. Not an awful lot happening for Jeff Hardy here. It's all happening. It's all going away. Not particularly brilliant. We also had Reby Hardy being attacked backstage, and she blamed the JDC. So the JDC is getting blamed here. Reby Hardy getting battered backstage. Jeff Hardy, what is this? Is he deemed... Where is Slammiversary actually? I tell you what, where is TNA Slammiversary? I think that will. If TNA Slammiversary is in Canada, that makes a lot of sense. Yep, it is in Canada, which does not surprise me. The 20th of July 2024 in Quebec, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, because of course Jeff Hardy is not allowed into Canada, and now that makes a lot of sense. There is your big reason why Jeff Hardy is not allowed. No, I mean, it's not. Why he's not allowed into Canada? Because he's been arrested that many bloody times. That's why he's not allowed. You know, that's why he's not allowed. Damn it. That is not allowed. But anyway, let's move on. Jeff Hardy, I'm sure he'll return soon unless they've somehow got, you know, a bunch of shows planned for Canada coming up next. Not too sure what the schedule is for TNA. I mean, they made a big deal about this Slammiversary show. Oh, look, we've sold it. Um, we've sold it in a 4,000 seater arena. I mean that is decent for TNA, but it's like it's just a wee bit sad at times, isn't it? That like that's what they're marking it about. That's my opinion anyway, troops. That is my opinion anyway, and you guys are always entitled to your own opinions here. Remember that on Fog Wrestling. But anyway, we move on to our main event segment, the one that we're all here for. During the contract signing for the main event of Slammiversary, interrupted by AJ Francis and Rich Swann, PCO scared them away. Chaos ensues. The show ended with Joe Hendry hitting Moose with the standing ovation and being the last to sign the contract. Bada boom, bada bing. Joe Hendry has got. But then, normally when pay-per-views, the go-home shows to pay-per-views end like this, it normally means like whoever comes out looking strong will not win. I'm just hoping the fact that Joe Hendry is so popular and so over right now, that's just going to completely overrule the ending to this match in TNA and just hopefully, get the job done and get him over the line. Because if it doesn't, well then I don't really know what we're going to do, guys, to be honest. Because it's gonna be pretty shite, to say the least, for Joe Hendry if he cannot get the job done at TNA. But again, if he doesn't get the job done, then if he wins the belt, I feel like if Joe Hendry wins the TNA Championship, it's almost going to like is my TV just bloody sounds like it's absolutely taken off there. I feel like if he wins the championship, it almost like ties him down to like a longer role in TNA, if that makes sense. Like maybe the NXT appearances will get limited, but the reality is, I mean, the guy should be feuding for the world title in whatever company you want him to. That's it. And is he going to get that? I'm not too sure. But Joe Hendry ending TNA strong. Jeff Hardy ending TNA not so strong. As the GTA San Andreas music comes out, down, 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 down. You better subscribe to Fog Wrestling San Andreas, coming at you from the basement. Not really, because we don't live in a basement like all of those AEW marks, brother, down, down.